Dr. Gregory is such a vindictive little man. You're willing to try to ruin this man's life because of your smart mouth. Girl, and then you're going to try to ruin it for quiet too? Girl, oh my God. For anybody who's defending this man, girl, that's, who, please. I question your sanity, okay? Anyway, hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective, and we're here today to talk about Married to Medicine. This is season 11, episode 14, choosing sides. My bad, y'all. I was late. Girl, I don't even want to tell you. It's a lot going on, girl. Keep me in prayer, girl. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, so I did see last episode, and I heard Greg over there howling at the moon, girl. Sounding like Boo Boo the Fool, girl. We're going to get into it, girl. We're going to talk about it. Okay, so we do the montage of everybody doing their thing or whatever, girl. I was screaming when Alara hung up in Dr. Heavenly and Damon in face, girl. I was screaming, girl. That shit was so damn funny to me, girl. Anyway, so side note, because I saw last episode and it reminded me again, I don't know where Toya got that body. When I tell you Toya bodied that girl, bodied. Okay, wherever the hell she got that body from, she need to tell me so I can go. Okay, I need it too. Okay, I need it as well. Right. So anyway, we see Simone and Jackie go down, and you know how they like to cut up their lettuce and eat it in their salads and things, girl. That's all they eat is lettuce, girl. Okay. Anyway, so they talk about the whole Phaedra situation. The Med Gala money is squared away. They were able to have $100,000, so putting all the rumors to rest about Phaedra not paying her bills and all this other stuff. Now, again, I do not go up for Phaedra at all. Please do not interpret this as me going up for Phaedra. Okay, I have not forgotten what that heifer did. I am not forgetting it. But again, right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay, so they are talking about how Phaedra decided that she is no longer going to be in the group. Basically, she gave up on y'all. She ain't coming back. She doing that Real Housewives of Atlanta shit. Okay, and Dr. Jackie was like, I don't understand how she felt upset when she said she was okay with Apollo coming with Heavenly. Now, here's the thing. Let me just say this so that we all can be on the same page in terms of where I'm coming from. Okay? I can't say I'm perfect. I'm not perfect at all. But what I like to do, okay, is live by a golden rule. My golden rule is if I don't want it done to me, I'm not going to do it to you. You understand? I'm not doing anything to you that I would not want to be done to me. Now, I'm not perfect. Everybody got their own thing, but that's like a golden rule for me, right? That's a value standard that I like to live by, right? Now, I understand everybody don't do that, but that's what I do. But looking at it from the lens of my value standard, I don't understand how Jackie can fix her mouth and talk about why Phaedra don't want to have her ex around her. Okay, when you said on multiple occasions that you would never be able to handle your ex being around, but you are willing and okay with watching her go through some shit you know you can't go through. As a doctor, I don't even understand how you cannot have the empathy to understand that that's a fucked up ass situation, whether she brought Apollo on last year or not. And I don't know if I said it in my videos last time, but the difference between Apollo coming to the reunion and Apollo coming to a couples trip, two different things. Apollo came on the reunion because one, Phaedra invited him, okay? Two, it was a more controlled setting, okay? It's not couples. He is not obligated to bring his wife or no shit like that. It's just Apollo is here because y'all got questions, okay? And I'm going to let him give his answers, but that's it, okay? You're inviting Apollo on a couples trip expecting his new wife, who he cheated on me with, to come? I'm not understanding how y'all are over here trying to blame Phaedra for some shit. So here's the thing. So then they say, oh, well, Phaedra said that Apollo got an issue when she's around another man. So you mean to tell me you wanted Phaedra to sit there and watch her ex gallivant with his new wife down in Key West or wherever the fuck they was at by herself? Y'all was just gonna be okay with that. She need to have a lot. She needs to dictate all of her life choices based off Apollo. I said, y'all are insane to me. This is insane. Y'all wanted her to sit there and watch her ex and his new wife gallivant around Key West by herself And y'all wasn't gonna take up for her. Y'all was just gonna sit there and watch the fireworks, right? But now that she brought a man to kind of like buffer, she in the wrong because and y'all the one that brought the man. I said, oh, had Phaedra invited Apollo on her own to fuck with Apollo with this new man, then okay. But that's not the scenario. Y'all brought him to bring some bullshit to my under the guise of, oh, they're gonna show us how we can move on. Y'all already knew at the reunion that the man can't even come in the lady's house. So how the hell? I said, oh, y'all really, the way y'all spin narratives to get yourselves off the hook. I said, y'all some girl, please. Delusional. Okay. Anyway, so we get Dr. Contessa and Dr. Heavenly at a lunch. And girl, I'm actually over this. I don't give a fuck about any of this. What I will say is that both of them are right. Both of them are wrong. Okay. Both of them are right. Both of them are right. Contessa is correct about having your good girlfriend talk about your husband and putting her business out on the YouTube streets. She's correct. That's not what a real friend will do. But Dr. Heavenly is also correct when it's like, ma'am, you talking about how raggedy your husband is. We see how raggedy your husband is, girl. If you're not going to leave him, shut the fuck up. Okay? Let him do whatever the hell he gonna do in peace, because we don't want to hear about it. Because you're looking crazy at this point. You giving more people ammo to talk about how raggedy your raggedy ass your husband is. Okay? If you're not gonna leave, shut the fuck up. Both of them are correct. Both of them are wrong. Right and wrong at the same time. They decide to agree to disagree. Okay? But we already know. Personally, I feel like this gonna be... Oh, y'all gonna not like... y'all like a lot. Personally, I feel like Contessa got a little bit lesbian in her. Okay, she got a little lesbian energy. And maybe she's just sexually attracted to... Because I don't understand where the hard on for Dr. Heavenly... Like, don't get me wrong, Dr. Heavenly is a hot ass mess. She is a hot ass mess. She said whatever the hell she want to say. But girl, I would not have let Heavenly... Girl, cuss her ass out one good time and she'll leave you alone. That's my thing. Like, y'all already know how Heavenly operates. Just cuss her ass out. I feel like Contessa got a little lesbian energy in her, and child, she got a hard on for damn Heavenly and won't let her go. Child, I think she want to munch on a lunch, girl. You understand? But like she want to get, anyway, but I don't know. I will be quiet, okay? I don't know. I feel like it's a little sexual attention is what I think it is, okay? Anyway, so Dr. Contessa tells Dr. Heavenly that she is going to be having a diabetes event and, wanting to talk, giving out awareness and all that. She said she's inviting everybody. Heavenly was like, girl, that's the irresponsible last thing to do. I am with Dr. Heavenly. Girl, this entire episode, Dr. Contessa. See, Contessa is Contessa when she get on my goddamn nerves. She's Contessa when she making sense. She was Contessa this damn episode, girl. Contessa sat her ass up there talking about, oh, I'm finna invite everybody and I'm gonna make sure that everybody, if we can't get along off of this, girl, the people are saying that Dr. Gregory is trying to press charges on a man who never put his hands on him. Are you fucking for real, Contessa? Dr. Contessa? Huh? What sense does that make, love? You're only making situations worse for people. Obviously, these people are not able to come together. What are you doing, love? Okay. Anyway, so we see Toya and Eugene. Toya is justifying for Eugene. First of all, Eugene hurt himself. He hurt his foot. Girl, that shit, look. What show was that where his toe looked like a sausage? I can't remember what show it was, but somebody toe looked so fucked up it looked like a sausage. Girl, that's how Dr. Eugene toe was looking, girl. It was a mess, girl. Anyway, shout out to Dr. Eugene. He looked just like my uncle to me. I love Dr. Eugene. He looked just like my uncle to me. The glasses, the bald head, everything. Size, everything. Looked just like my uncle to me. But anyway, so Toya said she's not inviting Letitia to the event because they're not taking accountability. Neither Dr. Greg nor Letitia are taking accountability. Like, y'all cannot sit up here and act like y'all did not contribute to the bullshit that happened down in Key West. Okay? And so Dr. Eugene says that he's feeling like he's neglecting Letitia and Dr. Greg because it seems like we're taking King and Quad's side, and we weren't friends with them last year. So why all of a sudden now are we trying to align with them? The reason why you're aligning with them, Dr. Eugene, and you know the truth, right? You're a very intelligent man. You're aligning with King and Quad because you know what's right? You know that Dr. Gregory caused all that chaos and confusion, right? You're aligning with what's correct, what's ethical. But now you're backtracking because you want to try to stay loyal to somebody that you don't even talk. You said you don't even fuck with him like that. Like y'all cool, but y'all not cool like that. Right? I just said, Dr. Eugene, please pick the side, pick the right side. Okay. Anyway, so Gregory and yeah, they wrong. Anyway, that was I was looking at my notes. Okay, so then we get Quad and King. Now they talking about moving in together, girl. Let me tell you something. King is a very handsome man. That's a very handsome man. Very handsome man. But they talking about moving in together. Okay. Quad, you need to go to therapy. You need to go into counseling. Girl, it's been 7 years, but girl, you are still wearing a lot of those scars, love. You are. Because King was talking about how she tests him to see if he's going to do some of his, gender responsibilities, taking out the trash and all the other stuff, shit that I don't subscribe to. But, anyway, they get into a conversation about buying a house, right? Or moving in together. And King was like, I don't want to move in with you. I don't want to move in this house. And Quad was like, well, this is my first house I was able to buy myself. I don't want to give up my house and have some man try to tell me that, he's got a house over my head. But King came up with a great solution. Why don't we just get a house together? Y'all, why don't y'all rent together? Just rent for now. See how it goes. Okay. You can rent out your house. Y'all rent out a space together. It's mutual territory. Okay. And can't nobody say, oh, this is my house, I'm kicking your ass out. That's what me and my partner did. Well, he's my fiance now. But that's what me and my fiance did. I moved out of my place. He moved out of his place. He's had a condo. We moved in together. And we got to buy a house. So that's what we do. That's what we did. So it was mutual territory. I didn't have to feel like I was giving up my house, and he could tell me when he want me to get up out of his condo or whatever. He not moving into my building or nothing like that. It's mutual territory, right? It's mutual ground. I don't see why that's the problem. But, Quad is like, why don't you just let your ego down? I said, girl, you're also being led by your ego as well, girl, because you really could just move into a mutual place. But I just think that Quad really needs some healing, because, girl, the foolishness that the fact that you keep referencing your ex married, your old marriage, girl, there's a lot that you need to deal with. Okay. Simone and the boys, I'm not finna spend time on this shit. Simone talking about I'm trying to teach these boys adulthood. I said, girl, you are 20 years too fucking late. I know it was so stinking, that nasty ass. I know it was stank. I know they was stank standing there. Just, they looked like they didn't wash their face. They didn't brush their teeth. They didn't floss. They looked a mess, girl. I know they draws dirty, girl. Just nasty ass men. Just nasty. We moving along. Okay. So we get to the med fair. Okay. And shout out to Dr. Contessa for this, because diabetes runs rampant in the Black community. My grandmother passed away from complications of diabetes and renal failure. And it was very hard on us. And just trying to keep up with her and making sure that she did what she was supposed to do. But child, you know how old Black people, child, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Get the fuck out of my face. That's basically how she was. Okay, up until the day she died, child. But with love, get the fuck out of my face with love. She ain't talking to me like that. She talking to her other kids like that. She ain't talking to me like that. But anyway, so and I want to go into like a little bit of a history lesson, but I ain't gonna do it, because girl, we ain't got that kind of time. But there is a reason why, okay? Access to food, proper food, and things like that are scarce and sparse, and food. Anyway, let's move along. But so we're talking about the whole situation with Greg, Letitia. Let me just tell y'all what I think, because I didn't get to make my video last week. Greg, Letitia, Quad, and King. When I tell you, first of all, can't nobody sit up here and tell me that Dr. Gregory is over Quad. This motherfucker, do you understand? This motherfucker made a song, okay? I want to be free, set me free. I want to be free from the bullshit. I want to be free from the bullshit. I want to be free from the bullshit. No, set us free from this bullshit. Do you understand? Okay, I said, oh my God. Not you sitting up here singing about being set free from your ex-wife from 7 years ago while you have your new wife record you. Talking about, that's good, baby. Stupid. You are stupid. I just cannot. Girl, are you fucking for real? Not only does Quad need to go get some healing, Dr. Gregory needs to go talk to somebody else as well. I don't know what type of therapeutic things that he learned in medical school. He don't need to do it on himself, girl. He need to go to a professional, girl. Okay, for real. Okay, now the fact that Dr. Gregory is so hell bent on trying to ruin this man's life, okay, trying to ruin this man's life, and the man ain't even touch him, and then he had a nerve to talk about, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to squash the thing with King. But I don't know him. I know Quad. So what are you saying? What are you trying to say? You're trying to battle it out with Quad? Huh? The very thing that King said about you, I know you don't argue with men, you argue with women. That made you mad, according to Dr. Heavenly. Okay. So you willing to battle it out with Quad when you got into it with King and you need to address it with King, and that's who you filing charges against? That's some bitch move. That's some bitch bullshit right there. For real. Okay. And then on top of that, I think it was ugly ass Cecil, girl. You know we don't like Cecil around here. That big old, that ogre ass looking nigga. But he said, what do they want? You want Quad to leave? So not only are you gonna bring your ugly ass back onto the show, you want Quad to leave. You didn't want Quad to leave last season. You didn't have no problem with Quad being on the show last season. Now all of a sudden this is an issue. Girl, oh my God. So Quad is telling Contessa that, girl, if the Luncifers come, I'm not finna be here, okay? I'm catching ghosts, okay? And Contessa was like, well, I want to have your back, but I also want to have T's back. Contessa! How is that even possible, girl? I understand that you over here trying to play both sides or whatever, but you've known Quad longer. 1, 2, who is in the right? Okay, who is in the wrong? Pick the side that's in the right. It's simple as that. And hold that man accountable. And I don't understand why they having such a hard fucking time doing that. It's really working my nerve. I don't understand. I'm so confused right now. I really am. So they talking about, I don't want to mistreat Greg. Mistreat Greg? Y'all heard what he did. What are you talking? Are y'all for real? Girl, so they're going back and forth back, girl. Heavenly is getting into it with Contessa as well. And I'm not even mad because, girl, what are you talking about, girl? Okay, so Contessa told me some T comes with a +1 just like you come with a +1. Quad was like, well, no, girl, not when a motherfucker trying to, and Heavenly said, not when somebody trying to press charges. Contessa told me some, that's being negative. Bitch, no, girl, that's being for real. Are you, girl, where have you been? Oh, Contessa, what you talking about? Dr. Contessa, what you talking about, girl? Huh? Anyway, so we see the guys get together and they're talking about it. And so Steve was like, so you really finna just press charges on that little thing that happened in Key West? Greg was like, I ain't think it was little. I was defending myself. What? Sir, you caused the issue. You caused the problem. And everybody is saying there is no accountability. You have not taken any accountability. None whatsoever. Also, right, the fact that Letitia sits up here, loses control whenever the hell she wants. She put her hands on people. She carry on however the fuck she want to carry on. But nobody says anything to her. But then when King tells you need to apologize to the woman that he's with, that's a problem. And you go run to the Jakes and try to file charges against the man when he didn't even put his hands on you. Oh, I don't know what your problem is. I don't know. I don't get it. So, Dr. Gregory and Letitia get there. Quad and Heavenly leave. Quad, Heavenly talk, bye, we leaving. Contessa, get you some help, girl. I said, oh, Lord, y'all gonna make a whole scene, child. Because everybody, they was going back and forth from all the people, and they was over there looking like, damn, what the hell going on? Black people can't never get their shit together, girl. So, the guys are so Contessa is now talking to Letitia. The guys are still, now Gregory's a part of the conversation, right? Or whatever. Now they talking to Letitia. Letitia was like, I don't, I don't understand, I'm not feeling safe or whatever. Here go Dr. Contessa. We missed you at Quad's house the other day. Bitch, why the fuck do you think that Quad would have invited Letitia? Dr. Contessa, you fucking get on my nerves. Are you serious? Do you think that that's actually how you really can mend fences? I'm about to get mad. I'm about to get real mad. Contessa, you really getting on my fucking nerves, girl. Like, I don't understand why they have such a hard time saying right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't understand. It's black and white to me. It really is. And the fact that Letitia has put her hands on people and has gotten out of control, and it has done things. But girl, anyway, I don't know. So apparently Greg want to try to kick Quad off the show. You want to kick her off the show, but your ass was fine with her being there when you came back last season, just parading a new marriage, telling people you upgraded, parading a marriage. Girl, when I tell you again, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. Girl, I lost it last episode, girl, when that motherfucker was over there hollering at the moon. Set me free! Oh, ooh! Set me free! Bitch, I died. Bitch, I died. I said, oh no, not him over there howling at the moon, girl. Set me free. I said, oh, he got to go. He got to go, girl. He got to go. And he don't even know he embarrassing himself. And the fact that Letitia don't even know she embarrassing herself either, because girl, you sitting over there recording that bullshit. I said, oh, girl, the lights is on, but ain't nobody fucking home, girl. Yikes, okay? Yikes on bikes, love. Okay, not hollering at the motherfucking moon, girl. Over here, over your ex. And now you want her to leave, not record nowhere. Now you want to try to cut in that lady money. Oh, girl, you one vindictive ass biatch. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode, girl. Get in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, girl. We have a good time over here, child. Yeah, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to record anything last week, girl. It was a mess going on. And I need to get a new camera again, girl. I don't even, this YouTube live, girl. Got a brand new camera. It was working yesterday because I had tested it out, girl. The shit ain't, girl. Anyway, get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Just say you will. I'm doing I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.